All right, so we are outside of this home in Northeast Bend, and as you can see, it's got 2 front doors. We are located just in front of Juniper Park, which is like where Juniper Fitness Center is and pool, but it is rush hour, and we are on a busier road, and we're right off of Greenwood over here. So location, we'll let you call it what it is for you, depending on your goals. Maybe not the most ideal situation for a primary residence, but for a rental might not be so bad. So from what I can tell, honestly, exterior maintenance is pretty good on this place. We've got some pretty fresh paint. We've got a couple updated vinyl windows. We've got some gutters. Front doors have keypad locks on them. And some really beautiful trees and landscaping. And I believe there's probably some grass under here because there is a solenoid and box for sprinklers. And this creates a little bit of a buffer. You know, putting up a fence and maybe some additional bushes or landscaping could help. This lot is a good sized lot. It's almost 0.2 acres. That damage there doesn't matter. It has to do with what used to be a gate for a fence here. It has nothing to do with the integrity of the house. Foundation, from what I can tell, looks really solid. Walking around the inside of the house, no creaking, no bows. Floor feels really solid. Eaves look good. And then we have this huge fenced backyard. I will not be trekking around the back of the house right now. Not easy to get into and a little bit too much snow for me. But this is additional parking right here, in addition to what's out front. And just this whole fence line is the back of the house. So that is pretty much the gist of this home. I think it would make a lot of sense to make some improvements in this house. Interior, get optimal rents for long-term rental on one side and short-term rent out this other side, or even at the right price, potentially treat this as a fix and flip. Give us a call if you have more questions. All right, so we are entering the main entrance of this 3-bed, 2-bath house. There is a coat closet when you walk in, tile floors, and wood floors that are original. Built in 1955, so you know those are some quality hardwoods. All right, walking into the kitchen area, we'll revisit that soon. That is the lock-off area, but a decent sink in place. Probably original cabinetry. But they are to the ceiling, and there's higher ceilings. Never heard of this brand fridge before, but it looks nice. There's the walls. Some updated recessed lighting. Got some pretty textured ceilings, nice big picture window. Fireplace, gas fireplace, and then we're heading into the wing of the house that's got the 3 bedrooms. Now, I wouldn't say there is a designated primary here as is, and the 3 bedrooms themselves are pretty small. This one is probably a 10 by 12. It's got 1 overhead light. I will point out, it's got these really nice wood, like these wood windows. I can't imagine they're original because they're so nice, but the windows are in really good shape. Here's the next bedroom. I would say this is the largest. This is probably more like 14 by 10. Looking into the big backyard here. closet space. And then the third bedroom. So some nice big baseboard molding. I really don't think you'd have to touch the floors in this house. There is a decent crack along the ceiling there. I think one would just have to decide whether you want to like connect these two bedrooms or these two bedrooms to make one big one, or leave it as 3 small. And then this is the one full bath, which is a pretty small bathroom in this part of the house. I was thinking you could remove, you know, this closet and widen it out that way. So the house does have forced air, gas heating and cooling, and I think that whole system is newer. The filter looks nice and clean, so that's newer. And then the electrical panel here in the main part of the house is updated as well. And then here we are walking into the walk-off unit, so slider to the back yard. So we are, Juniper Park is right there, so we're right next to Juniper Park. This backyard is huge. And then we've got the bathroom type area for the lock-up unit or ADU. And this is interesting. This is, you know, shower and then the drain down there. So it's all kind of one room. Mini washer and dryer. And then an updated hot water system. Hard to tell whether that's just for this part of the house or the whole house. And then a separate little room here. So I don't know what I would use this room for because it's tiny, and then there's the front door to this lock-off unit.